Okay, we're going to begin chapters 14 through 18. Circle the best answer for each of the following questions. Number 1. What memory worse than sunburn does the giver transmit to Jonas? You can find the rest of these answers for this section in chapters 14 through 18. They'll be there, I promise. What memory worse than sunburn does the giver transmit to Jonas? A. The giver gives Jonas the memory of breaking an arm. B. The giver gives Jonas the memory of a sprained ankle. C. The giver gives Jonas the memory of a painful leg injury. D. The giver gives Jonas the memory of a splinter. Number 2. The giver explains to Jonas that he will gain something by being the holder of memories. What will Jonas gain? A. Brains. B. Knowledge. C. Power. Or D. Wisdom. Number 3. Why does the giver ask Jonas for forgiveness? A. He asks for forgiveness for giving Jonas the memory of war. B. He asks forgiveness for giving Jonas all the bad memories. C. He asks forgiveness for giving Jonas the memory of a broken bone. D. He asks Jonas forgiveness for giving him the memory of fighting. Number 4. After the giver asks forgiveness, the giver is gentle with Jonas, giving him tidbits of happy memories. Which of the following are included in these memories? A. A birthday party. B. Visiting a museum. C. A campfire in the woods. D. Riding a horse. E. All of the above. And F. Only A and B. 5. What is the giver's favorite memory? A. The giver's favorite memory is about a campfire in the woods. B. The giver's favorite memory is about a happy holiday celebration. C. The giver's favorite memory is about visiting a museum. D. The giver's favorite memory is about a birthday party. 6. Where does Jonas learn that he can find the names of his parents' parents? So his parents' parents, where can he find those names? A. The Nurturing Center. B. The Hall of Mysteries. C. The Giver's Record Book. D. The Hall of Open Records. Number 7. Why doesn't Jonas want to play good guys, bad guys game anymore? A. It reminds him of the worst memory that the giver has given him. B. He's too tired and just wants to rest after he gets done at the annex. C. His friends are mad at him because he won't tell them what he does at his new job. D. He thinks that the game is childish and that he needs to grow up. 8. What feelings does Jonas experience when he is given the holiday celebration memory? A. Love, warmth, and happiness. B. Hate, dread, and gloom. C. He doesn't feel anything, but he thinks it's nice. D. He doesn't like it because he doesn't understand what's happening. Number 9. Who was Rosemary? Why did she ask the chief elder for release? A. Rosemary was the chief's assistant. She couldn't handle her job, so she asked to be released. B. Rosemary was the giver's assistant. She couldn't handle the giver's painful memory, so she asked to be released. Rosemary was the previous giver. She asked to be released, and the giver took over for her. D. Rosemary was the previous receiver. She couldn't handle the memories and asked to be released. The next questions are for chapters 19 through 23. Sorry about that, I clicked on something. Anyway, 19 through 23, so that's where you'll find your answers in chapters 19 to 23. Circle the best answer for each of the following questions. Number 1. Twins are not accepted in the community. Why? What determines their fate? A. When twins are born, one will always be born evil. They get rid of the evil one so that the community will remain perfect. B. Twins can easily trade positions without being noticed, and it would be too easy for them to trade lives. This is why the community only keeps the healthiest one. C. Twins would look alike, and this would cause confusion as well as more births than allowed. The one who weighs the most is kept. 2. What does Jonas learn about what happens during a release? A. Jonas learns that people are sent away from the community, and they are never seen again. B. Jonas learns that the released victim is given a shot so they will end their life. This is called lethal injection. C. Jonas learns that released victims go to another community called Elsewhere. Number 3. What does Jonas learn about what happens to the old? A. Jonas learns that the old are killed when they are released. B. Jonas learns that the old are sent to a place called Elsewhere when they become too hard to care for. C. Jonas learns that the old people die on their own and are buried outside the community to keep the people unaware of death. Number 4. Jonas and the giver decide that things have to change, so they think of a plan. Which of the following choices best explains their plan? A. Jonas will escape the community, taking all the memories the giver has already transmitted to him. B. Jonas will break into the restricted section of the Hall of Records and place books of all kinds around the community so that people can read about the way life should be. They hope to start a revolution. C. The giver has asked Jonas to release him so that all of the memories he still has can go out into the community where they belong. 5. What is the reason that the giver will not go with Jonas to carry out the plan? A. He's too weak. He's too old and weak. If they were to get caught, the giver would just slow Jonas down. B. The giver needs to remain behind so that he can help the people when the memories return to them. C. The giver did not agree with the childish plan that Jonas came up with and basically disowned him. Number 6. What does Jonas want the giver to keep for himself? A. Jonas wanted the giver to keep the Christmas holiday memory. It was the giver's favorite, and that only seemed right. B. Jonas wanted the giver to keep the rest of the memories. In time, they too would be sent back out into the community. Jonas wanted the giver to keep the memory of music. Number 7. What things does the giver transmit to Jonas to help him on his journey? A. The giver transmits strength, endurance, and courage to Jonas. B. The giver transmits Jonas one last happy memory so it will be easier for Jonas to stand up to the chief elder. C. The giver transmits the memories of all past revolutions so that Jonas can see the different strategies and use them to his advantage. Number 8. Who do we find out Rosemary really is? A. Rosemary was a secret agent from another community that came to spy on them and to shut down the community. They released her before she could. B. Rosemary was Jonas's biological sister. C. Rosemary was the giver's daughter. 9. Who does Jonas take with him when he escapes? A. Lily. B. Gabe. C. Asher. D. Fiona. Number 10. What would have happened to this person? The same person, that was the answer for number 10. So what would happen to them if they were to stay in the community? A. They would take over the community and become a dictator. B. They would stay there and never know what life could be like outside the strict rules of the community. C. They would be released. D. They would be sent to the prison in another community. 11. What happens to Jonas and this person, the same person from questions 10 and 11, at the end of the story? So what happens to them at the end of the story? A. They get caught before they can escape and are immediately released. B. They make it to Elsewhere. C. They don't make it because they freeze to death in the snow. D. Both B and C are correct. That is the final exam. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and I will see, well, technically I'll see you all tomorrow because this is on Wednesday. But anyway, Merry Christmas.